Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Naresh here, coming back at you with another video. Today's topic I wanted to talk about, if I could go back to my years of high school, what would I change? Well, the very first thing that I would change is I would stop procrastinating. Back in high school, I'm sure this is true for everyone else also. I didn't really like to get work done all the time. My friends, usually talking to them would get in the way with it. Talking to my girlfriend would get in the way with it. Being on my phone when there was a substitute and not really giving a shit got in the way with it. So the first thing that I would change was I would focus on my work first, get that done, and then talk to everyone else that I like, and then go on my phone if the teacher would allow me to. So number one, just stop procrastinating and just do the work. Number two, do not be afraid to look at people and conversate with people. This is a big one for me personally because I usually just stuck with the friends that I knew and that I met. It wasn't really until like the end of the years of high school that I really opened up to everyone else. But even then, I was still really self contained about myself. I was a little bit insecure and not self confident in myself. What do you call it? Self esteem. I didn't really have that much. If I could go back to high school, I would start listening to other people more. I would go into little different groups of high school and just like hear them out, relate to them, see if I can learn from them. And that leads me to my third point of high school. I wouldn't just stick to the books. And I kind of did that as well. I did a little bit of books here and I did a little bit of social learning as well. But what I would do personally, like say for example, if you're going to the lunch area, because when I was in my high school, we had a little cafeteria area, and everyone was eating there. And me, what I would usually do if my girlfriend wasn't there or my friends weren't there, I would just sit there and not do anything. And you'd see all these people around, chilling out, having a good time. The one thing I would change about myself was I would not be afraid to just go up and say hi to them. If I saw something interesting or something that interested me, I would say hi to them. I would say what's going on, what is this? How do you do this? Just conversate and make them laugh. That leads me to my next point. Just I would stop taking it so seriously. Now, I'm not saying this as like, oh, don't take your work seriously because doing work is some serious business. And if you don't, I wouldn't have graduated to the point where I am right now. But what I mean not take it too seriously is just don't be a stone. I wouldn't be there and just like be so self-contained in myself and just go there with a single purpose just to graduate, just to go to college, just to do this and that. I would go to school. If I could go back, I would go to school. Okay, how many people can I meet? How many people can I befriend? How many people have a problem with me? And what can I do to um, correct that? And that leads me to my other point. If I ever had a problem or someone was putting me in a pressurous situation, I would not run away. I would just, I wouldn't be afraid of confrontations. If somebody had a problem with me, which there were a couple people here and there that had a problem with me, not everyone did, but I know someone in particular did. His name is Jameer. Back when we first met, we did not like each other at all. We avoided each other at all costs. And I guess towards the end of the year, I was like, screw it. I didn't want to fight with this guy anymore. I didn't want to put all my energy into just avoiding this guy and defending my ass if something happened. So I just did what I told you. I went up to him, I spoke to him, I told him what's wrong, how can we fix this? And we shook hands, and now I guess we're really cool now. We're friends. So that could have worked with everyone else too that I had a problem with. I would just go up and speak up to them and just say, hey, what don't you like about me? And, let's see if we can meet on some common ground here, okay? The next thing that I would fix is okay, this is gonna be a tough one for me. Uh, I wouldn't be afraid to. I wouldn't be afraid of the rumors that were spreading around, because back when I was in school, I was dating my girlfriend, and I've been dating her now for 3 years almost. And back in school, everyone knew we were a couple, of course, and everyone was spreading rumors around us, trying to get us to break up. Of course, we never believed it. Of course, that I kind of took a little bit personally to heart, some of them, because I was still very young in love at that time, and I thought it was the number one thing in the world. It still is, but the important lesson there is to just not give a shit about the bad stuff that happens. Another thing related to that would be just just in general. That's it. Like, I can't. I'm sorry if this is taking too long, but that's really all I can think about right now. So, if I could just run it over one more time, I would say one, don't be afraid to. I wouldn't be afraid to go up to people and speak to them and make new friends. Number two, I wouldn't be afraid to get into confrontations and try to resolve things. And number three, I would stop procrastinating. Shit. I would stop procrastinating and get the job done, and then talk to everyone that I know and just hang out, because procrastinating really did hurt me. But I learned some valuable lessons with my actions in high school as well. If I did not fail, that what the heck do you call it? The algebra exam. If I did not fail that, I wouldn't have met my girlfriend. If I did not have skipped classes, I wouldn't have made all those wonderful memories with my girlfriend. If I had not, this is a big one. If I had not went back to school in middle school and finished that final grade, none of this would have happened. Because I haven't told you guys this already, but when I was in middle school, for the whole year I took it online and I failed it. I got kicked out. And in my mind I was like, you know what? I'm just going to repeat this grade next year. But my mom told me to go back and finish it. And that's what I did. And I am so grateful that I did that, because if I did not do that, my whole life right now would have not existed. It would have been totally different. I wouldn't have met my friends from high school. I wouldn't have met my girlfriend at that grade. I can't even imagine what my life would be if I didn't go back and finish that grade. So I guess everything happens for a reason. I'm just talking about right now what I probably thought I could have done for it to be better. Okay, that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll come back next time with another video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Have a beautiful, awesome, incredible, amazing day. See you next time.